guys, so for today's video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. As you guys probably noticed, all my tutorials always look the same. So I thought for this video I would just try and go as full freaking glam as I can go. Like, let me just cake up my face and see what I can do. I normally go for very natural makeup, so I thought I would just go for something totally not natural. So for this video I am in collaboration with Lancome and Armani. I will be working with them a lot over the next couple months, so expect to see videos with them. Can you believe little old me is working with such cool brands? Like, I could cry about how excited I am. But anyways, we're just gonna get into this tutorial and I will stop talking because I talk too much. Well, let's get into it. So I thought for this video I would show you kind of how I prep my face before I do my makeup. So first things first, I'm going to moisturize. I'm going to be using the Drunk Elephant moisturizer. It's like a gel moisturizer and their packaging is really cool. You just like twist it and it pops up. So I'm just gonna use 1 pump of this all over my face to moisturize before we do our base makeup. So just applying this and then rubbing it in with my hands. Sorry if any of my acne goes red. It always goes red when I moisturize and it makes me look scary, but that's okay. And now I'm gonna be using the Lancome Energy de Vie, the Illuminating Anti-Fatigué, which is anti-tired, cooling eye gel. This one's great for the morning before you put on makeup, so it just looks like this. And then on the underneath it has like these little roller balls, so you can massage your eyes to get rid of any puffiness. I don't suffer from puffiness per se, but I do have darkness under my eyes. So this is really good at waking up your under eyes before you apply makeup. So you just want to massage this underneath your eyes like so. So for our primer, we're going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Surprise, surprise. For our foundation, I'm going to be testing out the Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation. This is a long wear, high coverage foundation with SPF 25. As I said, I'm going full glam, so we want that high coverage. This is in the shade 5.5, which I'm hoping will be tanned enough for me to apply this. I'm going to be using my Hourglass. Sometimes I have like a lisp. Is that like weird? We're going to be going in with our Hourglass foundation. Foundation brush, and we're gonna be applying this all over our skin. So the color seems really good because I do still have some fake tan on. That's covering very, very well. Does anybody else only have issues on one side of their face, or is that just me? Like, I don't know what's wrong with one side of my face compared to the other, but all of my acne seems to gravitate towards one side, which, you know, I don't really understand. I'm like, why? Why do I mean, this is my good side, so I don't mind that my good side is good, but like, does my bad side really have to be that bad? That's what I'm really wondering. I'm loving the coverage of this foundation. It's just covering so well. Now I'm going to conceal my under eyes. So for that, I'm gonna be using my NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This will help to just brighten up my under eyes and just create a really nice under eye area. Now my under eyes and skin is looking really good. We're just going to set all that in place. To set my skin, I'm going to be using my Rimmel Stay Matte powder in the color Translucent and just a little kabuki brush. And I'm just going to be patting this all over my entire face because I'm really oily and we want to keep everything looking flawless. And now we're going to do some fun contouring. To contour my face, I'm going to be using this IBY Beauty Highlight and Contour Palette that came in a BoxyCharm box, and I'm going to be going into the color number 1, I believe, so just this really cool toned bronzer. And I'm going to be using this only to contour, so we're only going to be applying this underneath our cheekbones, and we're going to be using a different product to bronze up our face. Just chiseling out our cheeks. I'm also going to apply this underneath my jawline because I don't have a very strong jaw, so this helps to just make that look a little bit more prominent. We're going to go in with this little brush right here, and we're going to go into the same color, and we're going to try and contour out our nose a little bit because my nose is kind of, I don't know, just a little weird. So I do like to contour it sometimes if I'm going for a more glamorous look. I'll chisel up my nose a bit so that it's not as flat looking. And now we're going to be going into the Physician Formula Butter Bronzer, and we're going to be taking just a bigger angled brush like this one, patting it in, and we're going to use this to bronze up our face. So this brush is a lot bigger, so you'll be able to more bronze instead of contour with this. And then we're just gonna apply some blush. Becca Blush Little Trio. I'm gonna be going into the color Songbird. Surprise, surprise, my favorite color. One tap is all you need, you don't want too much. And we're just gonna apply this up our cheeks, like above where the bronzer was. So we're not really doing the apples, we're just gonna do right above where we applied the bronzer. So we want a really, really natural blush. So I'm just applying this here. And then I'm going to go in with my Ofra Rodeo Drive highlighter, which you guys know that I love. And I'm going to be using just a brush to apply this up my cheekbones. This is a nighttime tutorial, so we're going full on glow with this. There is no holding back. Full glow is going on. I'm just going to be taking this little tiny brush and we're going to be going to the same highlighter and using this to highlight our Cupid's bow in our nose. Okay, so this is the eye look that we're going to be filming. So I already did it on this eye. It's kind of like a purple smoky eye kind of deal. So we're going to be recreating it on this eye. I'm just going to go in with a light brown shade. So we're just going to be using this light brown right here. Applying this through the crease of our eye just to build up that transition color. Then going in with a more tapered brush, we're going to be going into the color Warm Taupe from the Renaissance palette. So it's this color right here. And we're just going to be building this up in our crease as well. We're going to add in some of this dark brown shade there to our crease as well. We're just kind of building up that transition before we go in with any lid color. Now we're going to go in with the first lid color. So I'm going to be using the color Antique Bronze, which is right here. We're going to build this up onto our lids. Flipping the brush over, we're going to go into the color Vermeer, is this bright color right here. We're only going to pick up a tiny amount and we're just going to apply this through the inner portion of our lid just to kind of brighten up that area. So just right here, the tiniest bit. You don't need it to be heavy, just to brighten up the inner corner. Then going in with a little bit more tapered blending brush, we're going to go into the color Red Ochre, which is this really pretty red color. We're going to blend this through our crease as well, really focusing it just through the actual crease area in the outer V, not really bringing it up. Then we're just going to go in with a clean MAC 217 and we're just going to use this to blend out the edges to make sure this is all smooth. Kind of like the big topper. We're going in with this NYX Cosmic Metals eyeshadow palette and we're going to be going into that burgundy shade right here. Picking some up onto our brush. We're going to be applying this all over our lids and it kind of just makes the look even more glam. The next step, we're going to be applying liquid liner. So I'm going to be using my Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D. And I'm going to be using this to create a wing on the outside. Not that you can see it because of my lashes, but there is a wing there. We're going to be going in with just a pencil brush like this one. We're going to go into the colors. We're mixing together Antique Bronze and Red Ochre again. So Antique Bronze, Red Ochre. Then we're going to go in with our M Cosmetics pencil liner and we're going to be tight lining both our upper and lower lash lines. Then we're going to curl our lashes and apply mascara. For my mascara, I'm going to be using my Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara because I love it. And I'm going to be applying this on my upper and lower lashes. Now we're just going to finish off the eyes by applying falsies. The lashes I have on are an Ardell mink lashes. They're like their newer ones that are like faux mink. So those are the eyes done. Now we're going to zoom out and do the lips to finish off. So for the lips, you could totally just leave it natural if you wanted to. This is just lip balm. You could put on a nude lip, but because I want to go full glam, I'm going to be using a dark lip. So this is the M Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Spanish Earth. It's like a brownie, plummy color. This is kind of like a goth look. I almost feel a little bit goth in this, but I'm liking it. This is the finished makeup look. I think it's really, really glamorous. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that this is like all my other tutorials, are they? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you want more dramatic tutorials. You can always tweet me photos of like makeup looks that you want to see and I can recreate them for you guys. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias. All of them are linked down below. Love you all so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!